நிதியமைச்சர் நிர்மலா சீதாராமனுடன் நெட்வொர்க் 18 குழும ஆசிரியர் ராகுல் ஜோஷி நடத்தும் பிரத்யேக கலந்துரையாடலை தற்போது நேரலையில் பார்க்கலாம்.
Being responsible at all. Eventually, as a government, you're responsible to run the states, and every one of them, both Himachal Pradesh and Karnataka, are raising revenues. Whereas the Congress president would look at the Prime Minister and say, global prices, petroleum, crude prices are coming down. Will you not bring the petroleum prices down? In your state, you increased it only a few months ago, even 1 month ago. So, constantly blaming, and this is the another narrative setting business. They'll go on asking questions, whereas what they perform is contrary to it. But a narrative, Modi ji, aapne ye nahi kiya, wo nahi kiya, so everybody joins the bandwagon. Do your homework before you join the bandwagon. Ask them the questions. A state which was doing well, Karnataka, is now gone back. A state which used to be the haven of tourism, Himachal, is unable to pay its own staff.
How can you prevent this? Is there some way to, today what is happening to Karnataka and Himachal could well happen to the BJP ruled states as well. One trying to outdo the other in announcing sort of freebies. So is there any other solution to it? Could the EC intervene? Is there some kind of something that the judiciary could do?
Parties themselves will have to be a lot more responsible, looking at what they can fund and what they cannot. And if they want to fund it, it can't be at others' cost. I want to fund it, but Modi is not giving me the funds for it, is a bad logic.
You are talking about narrative setting. The opposition has accused you of jobless growth. They've talked about crony capitalism. Recently Rahul Gandhi in the US also says that your government has ignored manufacturing. How do you react to something like this?
It's very difficult to react to Rahul Gandhi. Not because he says things with content. I think in spite of being and despite becoming the leader of opposition, he's still talking as though he can be careless and just throw anything at the ruling party and get away with it. As a leader of opposition, unless he's going to acquire some seriousness about the kind of issues he's talking, both in India and abroad, I'm sure the people of India also will become hopeless about him. I'm sure he doesn't want that.
He's also said that elections are not free but controlled. After his performance really was much better this elections, seats doubled to 99. How do you see that?
He wouldn't say that when he wins the election in some of the states. I'm sorry, Rahul ji. Media seems to just do this business of asking questions of us. For all the inconsistencies, for all the hypocrisies, and for all the double speak, I'd like to see one day honest media asking questions of the Congress party. Don't tell me, don't shoot the messenger. Don't tell me we are only the messengers, we ask these questions. Not a day have I found any media having a serious conversation with Rahul Gandhi or any of the Congress party's leader. But that's not to say you're not capable of doing it. You're probably avoiding a situation where they will embarrass you and the rest of the media because they're going to just be on your face speaking falsehood. So this is what one has to expose about the Congress party. When results are in their favor, everything is good. When BJP wins the election, elections are not fair. Till before the election results came, Election Commission was accused. When the election results came and they just managed to touch 100 and nowhere were they together, able to reach to 40. That 100 excited them. Then Election Commission is not wrong. Now, what are all these? Do you want to take a leader of opposition seriously or not? Does this country deserve a serious opposition? I thought the outcome of 2024 election was that the government of the day will have to get going with a lot more work. And the opposition was given a bit more stature with a decent number to go sit in the opposition and do the job of the opposition. No. We are excited about it and we'll go around the world speaking against the country. And somebody, of course, nowadays it's a world of social media. Everybody puts things out. Even Mrs. Gandhi wouldn't want to do it outside the country. Here we go, but we sit and accuse the country for everything going out.
Speaking of people in social media talking against the country, do you, Nirmala ji, feel that there is some kind of, you sense some kind of international conspiracy to bring down the Modi government?
All over the world, there is this attempt to change regimes. All over the world. This year, particularly, you see there are 50 countries going, 48 to 50 countries going to the election.
Yes.
The narrative in each of the country is this. Everybody who's in serious politics, running political parties, are all saying, are we having...
நிதியமைச்சர் நிர்மலா சீதாராமனுடன் நெட்வொர்க் 18 குழும ஆசிரியர் ராகுல் ஜோஷி நடத்தி வரும் கலந்துரையாடலை தற்போது பார்த்தோம்.